Hi viewers, myself Dr. Mallikarjun Rao, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government Degree College, Kukatpalli. Today I am going to explain how the GST rates are defining in various levels like company level, stock group level, stock item level, transaction level, ledger level. I will explain. Before going to explain all these, so in my previous presentation I covered what is GST, how the GST will be enabled in Tally ERP9, and what are the inward supply and outward supply. So determination of supplies, either inward supply, outward supply, what are the tax rates are applicable if it is an interstate transaction. So if it is interstate transaction, the tax rates are applicable only state GST and central GST. So if it is a transaction is interstate, in between two states, the tax rate is applicable is IGST, integrated GST. And we discussed what are the inward supplies, what are the outward supply. We discussed in my previous presentation. This is the second presentation regarding to GST topic. GST in ERP, GST in Tally ERP9. I am going to explain in detail. Okay, so let's remember one thing: inward supply, outward supply. Okay, the inward supply is also again inward supply. Inward supply nothing but our purchases. Outward supply nothing but the company sales. Okay, and at the same time interstate two states is also inward supply, outward supply. Suppose a trader is there, is buying the products in other state and selling the product another one more state. So in this case, how the transactions record in Tally ERP9, the Tally ERP9 is providing a wonderful platform to record all these transactions step by step. Okay, I will explain in using the PPT population, and also in practice using the Tally software. We'll explain how we are enabling GST in Tally. I'm going to create one company, and after that I'm going how to enable this, how to enable Tally, how to enable GST details, and also after that how we are defining the tax rates at various level. And also I will show you the transaction up to we are generating GSTR1, GSTR2 and GSTR3 reports. Okay, let's start with first we'll see let's start with using the Tally ERP9. First I am going to create one company. So using the Gateway Go to Tally screen, F3 function create, I am using the creative company, one company in the name of JMC Traders, JMC Electronics, JMC Computer Service. I am creating JMC Computer Service. It is located in Hyderabad, country India, and the state is Telangana. I'm giving the pin code number, like just using the Control A to access the screen. So after creating this company code, now I am enabling GST Tally my particular company JMC Computers. So how I can enable this option? Just I will go to Gateway of Tally screen, and using the futures F11, under futures there are three options are there: accounting future, inventory future, statutory and taxation. I am selecting statutory and taxation button, and here I am selecting the company is my company is JMC Computers. Here you can see here enable goods and service tax GST. Yes. Now I am going to enable GST details. So here the GST details is there. The state is Telangana. Here I am selecting the regular scheme only. There is no union territory. It is applicable 1st April 2020. And I am submitting is monthly GST return. EWA bill is applicable and applicable from 1st April. It's a invoice number. The value is 50,000. So applicable interest rate is also I am changing 50,000 number. So advance receipt, there is no tax receipt. Okay. Now I am giving the GST rates at company level, details at company level. So what is my description? My description is computers. Okay. So it is under taxable. Suppose I am giving the tax rate is 18%. So this is the one method. Classification is also done. Yes. So like that I am defining the tax rate at highest level. The highest level is the company. So company is entity under which I assign the tax rate. Highest tax rate is 18%. So this is the one step to assigning tax rate at company level. So second, after the creation of the company level, now I am going to show you how to defining the tax rates at stock group level. Okay. The second step, the second one is I will show you how to define the tax rate at group level. So go to Gateway of Tally, inventory info, group, stock groups, create. So here I am selecting my stock group name is computers. So it is primary only. Okay. So here set alter GST details to yes. Alter detail to yes. So here I am giving the description is computers and HSN code 8 digits number, and it is also taxable. So I am assigning the tax rate at 18%. So like that I am creating the stock group level. Okay. So stock group level I am creating the company, and one more thing is I am creating one more is laptop. Here I am creating the company group. Here it is under primary only, and here GST details is yes. No, I am not giving anything, just I say that yes only. So here company group level I am not assigning any GST details. Okay. So computers I am defining the tax rates. In laptop I am not defining the tax rates. Okay. So this is the difference. After that I will show you how to define tax rate at stock item level. Okay. So what is the part? Go to Gateway of Tally screen, inventory info, stock item, create. So under computer, I am creating the Dell computers. It is under computers only. So unit of measure, first I need to create unit of measure. So how we are creating unit of measure? Go to Gateway of Tally screen, inventory info, unit of measure, create. So it is numbers. Formal name is numbers n, and Control A to access the screen. Now I am creating the stock items. So go to Gateway of screen, inventory info, stock items, under creates. So here I am Dell computers. So it is under computers only. It is measured in terms of numbers. So GS applicable yes. Here the GS details is yes. So I am not giving anything here. Okay. It is just I am giving only taxable only. I am not giving any tax rate here. Okay. I am not giving any tax rate, and just say yes. Okay. So it is goods only, like that. So I am not giving any tax rate here. I'm given the tax rate at group level in computers level. In this group level I'm assigned, but in stock level I'm not giving the define the tax rates. Okay, now I'm creating one more stock item, that is Dell laptops. Dell laptops. It is under Dell laptop. Measured in terms of numbers, GST is applicable. It is yes. Now here I am assigning the tax rates. Okay, description is laptops, and it is value taxable. The tax rate is, for example, I mean the tax rate is 12% here. Okay, so laptop is 12%, computer 18%. For the purpose of explaining, I am using the different tax rates. Okay, like this. It is goods. Like I am creating the, I am defining the tax rate at company level, group level, item level. Now ledger level, how we are calculate, how we are defining the tax rate, I will show you. Okay, let's start with, go to gateway screen, select inventory info, ledgers, create. Okay, so for example, I am creating a purchase ledger, purchase account. It is under purchase account group, and so here GST is applicable. Yes. So here description is give the computer purchase anything is purchase, right? No need to give anything. So it is purchase is taxable. You can select the purchase or taxable purchases. Okay. So if you want to give the tax rate, you can give here. Okay. For example, I am giving the tax rate is 18% here. Okay. It is under goods only, like this. Okay. Now I am creating one more account, is sales account. Sales accounts. So it is under sales accounting group. Okay. GST is applicable. Okay. And sales are taxable. I am selecting sales are taxable. And tax rate is 18%. Like it is goods sales account. So like that. So after that I am creating one sundry creditors account, one sundry debtors account. Now I will show you, I am creating the sundry debtors account, that is KMR computers within bracket supplier, and it is under sundry creditors. Okay, so if it is bill value, give the yes, and if this is the statutory information, if you give the your supplier information is a location, state, also you can use it. So I am changing the name. It is KMR computers supplier, and it is Telangana. PS I am giving. Within purpose is local state. Okay, and here I am selecting the is a GST regular scheme holder. Okay, and here GST details are yes. Okay, select regular. Type is select, like I am creating one ledger. I am creating one more KKM computers, KMM computer services. He is also supplier. He is Tamil Nadu. Okay, and it is a sundry creditors. Okay, here you can select the state is Tamil Nadu. Okay, the regular scheme GST is yes, is the regular scheme holder, like that. So I created two ledger masters. So after that I am going to create two my sundry creditors. So one is One is one is I'm creating ABC computers. A computers is a customer sundry datas. It is applicable, yes. So he is a local. I'm giving the local. Okay. So I'm creating ABC computers customer Telangana, sundry datas, it is yes, and the state is within the states, and the regular scheme GST is applicable, select yes. Okay, now I am creating one more item, that is I'm creating XYZ computers is also customer sundry datas. So the state is Andhra Pradesh. The state is very important when you create XYZ computers. Andhra Pradesh. Okay, sundry datas Andhra Pradesh. It is yes, like that. So like I am creating the ledgers master. Now I need to create again 3 ledgers masters. Okay, one is state central tax. So central tax, it is under duty and taxes. So it is under GST only. Okay, it is central tax. So no need to give any kind of tax rate here, just we'll see how the tax will be applicable. Okay, use control yes, control E to accept the screen. Now I'm going to create state tax. It is also GST, it is a state tax. Select state tax and use control E. Now I'm creating one more integrated tax. It is also under duty and taxes. It is integrated tax. Plus use control A to accept the screen. Like so, after this transaction, I will show you I will post some transaction. I will show you how these transactions affected. Okay. Go to Gateway of Tally screen. Select accounting voucher. First, I am going to purchase the transaction. Purchase some computers and some laptops. Okay. First, I am going to purchase. Using the F9 function key. So this screen is inventory item invoice mode. Okay, item invoice mode. I am using the voucher number is 1. The date is 1st April. So first, what is the party name? And my supplier is local supplier, Telangana supplier, KMR Traders. Okay, so if you can give the KMR Traders details in the state. Okay, if you have a GST IN number, you can give here. It is purchase account. So what are the items we are going to purchase here? I am going to purchase Dell computers. Okay, Dell computers. So what is the quantity? I am getting 10 number. And what is the computer cost is? I am giving the 30,000 each. The total amount like this. And also I am going to collect purchase Dell laptops. 20 number, 40,000 each. The total amount is 8 lakhs. So now it is a interstate transaction. It is a intrastate transaction. Telangana to Telangana. So what are the tax rates are applicable here? The tax rates applicable here is state GST, okay, and also central GST. See here, the state and central GST tax rates are applicable here. Okay, so after that, if you want to see the tag, what is the tax rate here? Just you can select control A. Here the tax rate is. So this is the taxable amount, duty and taxes. See here. If I select the details, see the tax rates. Dell laptops 9% tax rates of 3 lakhs rupees, and Dell is a different kind of tax rates. Okay, so like that you can select the different kind of items or different kind of tax rates. Okay, so this is the one method to calculating the tax rate. So if you want to print the transaction, just Control P. So this is the invoice I want to print. So this is the invoice. Okay, so number, total amount, and 3 lakhs, 8 lakhs, total is 11 lakh. These are the tax rate here. The total invoice number is there. So you can give the prints. Okay, so this is interstate, intrastate purchases. This is intrastate purchases. Here you can see the who is the supplier. KMR supplier is there, and who is the JMC computers here. So date of invoice, place of reference. So if you give the I will show you again here. If you give the details here, here if you say yes, here if you say yes, is eBay bill details. So eBay bill details is supplier number 1, date of invoice, and bill from, dispatch from, okay, dispatch from, and dispatch from, and what is the mode of transportation? Is a road, okay, is a new transportation like, okay, you can give the transportation shipping, transportation for the shipping also, okay, and number of kilometers also you can give. So if you select new, or you can select none, and you can give the vehicle number also, vehicle number, and transportation ID, okay. So dates. So here if you see that the indicated mandatory field, if the road is mode of transport, either transport ID or vehicle number has been entered along with dates. So like that you have to give the all the details. So if you can select here, print here, you can get the invoice print. See here the invoice number, all this. If I fill here, if you give the transportation purpose, you can get like this. Okay, you can give the upload also. Okay. So this is the local suppliers, right? Just I am selecting. Okay. Now, so I am one more inward supply I will show you. The one more inward supply is in one more inward supply, that is again purchases. I am purchasing goods from other than the Telangana state. KMM computers. It is Tamil Nadu, and I am going to purchase. I am going to purchase also Dell computers. Purchasing Dell computers, 20 computers, and each computer cost is 45,000. And laptop also I am going to purchase Dell laptops, and number is 10, 50,000 rupees each. So here what is the tax rate is applicable? The tax rate applicable is integrated tax rate is applicable. Okay. So if I want to give the manual, you can give the manual tax rate. Okay. If you want to give the manual, you can give the manual. The tax rate is 18%. Okay. So here like you can show the inward details. All the transactions will appear by default. Okay. So like you can create the inward supply and outward supply. So after purchasing all these, I will show you the tax analysis is not there. Okay. Just I am going to show you. one more particulars. Now I will show you how to define tax rate at transaction level. Okay. So before going to transaction level, just I am going to change the details how we are going to create. Define the tax rate transaction level. Okay. So go to get your tally screen, accounting vouchers, selecting purchases. Under purchases, I am going to select configuration feature here. Here, what can I do is I am going to allow this one, allow modification of tax details for GST. Here is by default is no is there. Now I am going to change, it is yes. So with this option helping you to modify the details using Control A to accept the screen. So here you can give the tax rate at manually. Okay, see, I will post you transaction number 3. The party is local supplier purchase account, and I am giving the laptop, Dell laptops, 10 number 50,000 each, and I am giving selecting the Dell computers also. It is also 5 number 40,000 each. 40,000 each. Okay. Now here we can select sales tax. We have to give the manual. If you want change the tax rate, we can change. You can change the tax rates. So for example, I am selecting the tax rate 25,000. So CGST, central tax. See the difference. If I press here, if it is yes, so it gives a warning message. It's not selecting. So it's the opposite. Just I go for analysis, tax analysis, selecting here. So if I go for selecting F1 details, here the tax rate like this. But I change the manually. As per calculation is 1,26,000. But as per transaction only 88,000. So why difference is I am giving one less tax rate. So the difference is around. See here the transaction level 25,000 only. Okay, so like that you can give the tax rate manually also. Okay, you can give the tax rate manually, and if you can select, if it show in F1 bracket, it shows that what the tax rate, and the difference is like this as per calculation and as per the transaction level. This much is difference is there. Okay, so this is difference. I am selecting again. Voucher number, purchases, version number 3, purchase account, ABC compute, no. So I am selecting the local supplier purchase account, and Dell computers, 10 number 45,000 each, and Dell laptops, 5 number 50,000 each. So out of these 7 lakhs, the state GST, state tax 63,000, and the central tax is 63,000. The total amount is 8,26,000 rupees. So if it is more than 50,000, asking the all these transaction details. Okay. So just you can text print. You want to print, you can see the bill amount. Okay. You can see the bill amount, what the place of supply. This is the invoice is accepted by uploaded. You can easily upload it in GSTN portal also. So this is the way to create the transaction in transaction level also. Control A to accept it. Now I will show you sales. I am selecting the sales voucher. I am selecting sales. First voucher is sales within the state. So who is my customer? ABC customer in Telangana. So I am going to sell the products, sales account, and I am going to sell. So in my shop, 40 computers are available, 35 laptops are available. I am going to sell 40 computers. Out of 40, I am going to sell 25 computers with 50,000 rupees each. And also I am going to sell Dell laptops, 35 is available. I am going to sell Dell 65,000 rupees each. So what are the tax rates applicable here? The applicable tax rate are state tax and central tax, this much. So if I go for a tax analysis, here the tax rate is this much and this is the amount. What's that? Sales taxable. So if you delete this, the tax rates are applicable 9%, both laptops and Dell computers. Okay. So why? Because these rates are allotted at company level. Okay, company level. So press accept and use Control A to accept the screen. So I will show you one more time. I want to remove the tax rate company level. I will show you display and static reports GST. Here the GST rate setup at a company level. So what is the company level setup is 18%, 18% here both. So when you select here company level, the tax rate is like this. Okay, so you can reset tax rate here. Here don't give any tax at company level, better to give 0. Okay, just I am going to change the company details. I am going to change the company details. Okay, alter company, JCM company, and alter company here. After that, I am going to select statutory futures here, JCM. Here I am reviewing the GST details are yes, earlier is also yes. Here GST details too, and say that no, classification is also no. See here there is no classification at company level also. Okay. Now I will show you the transaction. Post the transaction in Tally ERP in accounting vouchers, sales voucher number 2. The date is my supply customer is Andhra Pradesh, and it is a sales account. I am going to sell the Dell computers available 15. I am selling the 5 number and 52,000 each. And Dell laptops 25 available. I am selling the 5 number only. Okay. So like this. So if I say what is the tax is applicable here, integrated tax is applicable. So if you want to give the manual the tax rate, okay. See here if you want the tax rate manually, see that. Okay. Here the tax rate is manually. Okay. The tax rate is manually for laptops and desktop also. Okay. So as per calculation it will shows the tax rate is this much. Okay. Now here what is the tax rate here? The total integrated tax rate for these items. I will check one more time. Accounts master, accounts info, ledgers, alter is integrated tax, and here GST is affected. GST integrated tax is there. The percentage I will show you is 18%. 18%. Okay. Here inventory market sales 2 number, and my supplier, my customer is Andhra Pradesh. It is sales accounts. Dell laptops, computers are 15 available. I am selling the 5, 52,000 each, and Dell laptops 25 available. I am selling the 5. It is 65,000 only. Now I am going to create 2 number purchases, sales is the interstate transaction. Sales Dell computers 15, 5, 52,000 each. Dell laptops 5, 65 only. Now I am selecting the integrated tax 18%. Okay, so it will show 18%. It should be calculated. Yes, like okay. So like we have to show the amounts. So they say that the tax amount does not match the value of calculated. Okay, so that is something error in my bill. So this is the method to calculating the tax rate at various levels. Okay, so after this I will show you. After that I will show you how to calculate the remaining parts, inclusive. So inclusive report, how the bill is included in this calculation part. Okay, I will show you how to include the taxes. Inclusion of taxes, I will show you how to supplies includes. Okay, supply includes. Again, I will show you how you can create inclusive. So before going to inclusive, what we can do is we can do for sales. I will show you in sales voucher, sales voucher, sales voucher, sales voucher, voucher number 3. Okay, so I'm going to change the account using the F12 configuration. Under configuration, here I will change the allow entry rate inclusive of taxes. Here no is there, here you can say yes. Control A to access the screen. So here I will show you my customers are my customers in Telangana. Here it is sales. I am going to sell here 10 computers are available. I am going to sell 2 computers, and here the tax rate inclusive of tax rate. Okay, the tax rate inclusive tax rate I will give 55,000. I will show you 55,000. So it is automatically adjusted. So inclusive of tax rate or it is automatically updated. Okay. So after that, I am selecting one more is Dell laptops. Okay, it is 3. It is the rate is 65. Inclusive tax rate I am giving this 70,000. So like this. Okay. So here I am selecting the state tax this much, central tax this much. So total amount is like this. Okay. So if you go for tax analysis, here the tax rate this much, the tax rate tax value is this much. So if you go details, so these are the tax rate 9% and 9%. Okay. So this is the inclusive part in tax rates. Okay. Inclusive part. If you go for printing, see here the rates, the quantity is rate is there, and rates, and including all this. Okay, including. So including bill. So here I am removing this. End list. This is also end list. The state tax is also end list. I will show you one more time. Sales voucher 3, and the supplier is customer Telangana, ABC Computers, and the sales accounts Dell Computers, 10 number, and the inclusive tax rate is 55,000. I will show you. Yes, roughly I will show you. And Dell laptops 20 numbers available. I am giving 10, 68,000. 68,000. Okay, 68,000. Here I am not giving any state inclusive state tax. Okay. Here I am giving the zero tax. No tax rate is here. State tax, and central tax is not there. Here is also not there. So let's this is 0. There is no tax on both central and state. Central tax also no tax rate here. Okay. Just to select tax analysis, here the inclusive of tax rates are this. Okay. Inclusive of taxes. So like we can do the inclusive of taxes in detail screen. There is no tax rate, and the inclusive tax will show you in the inclusive tax rate, like you can get this statement. Okay. So this is the one method. So after that I will show you the GSTR returns, how we are generating the GSTR returns in Tally ERP9 by default. I will show you first the GSTR reports. What is the report? How we can go that? We can go on the go to get your Tally screen, display, statutory reports, GST, and I am going to select GST1, and you can select view summary, control plus view summary. So here you can get the data, whatever the data, you can get the data, and you can get F12 configuration. Under configuration you can show tax types in separate columns. Okay, show tax rate in separate column to yes. Yes. Okay, tax rate separate column to yes. Like it will show you if the transaction is there, it will be show. Okay, so like the tax column will be shown. Okay, so these are the some tax column figures are available. Okay, so you can use view formats, see here B2B, B2C, C2C, so like this. So you can show the transaction. Okay, and you can use control V, statutory reconciliation also we can view, and you can also export. You can also export easily in Tally ERP screen portal, and also we can view A. You can use the control A to accept the value also. If it is any there, you can view. So like that, we can get generating the GSTR report very easily. So after that, I will show you GSTR2 report how we can get. That is, go to get your Tally screen and use display statutory reports and GST, and the GSTR2. Here you can see the transactions. Number of invoices are 3. Number of invoices are 3. The total taxable value, the tax amount. Okay, the taxable value is there, and total ITC are available. You can use the input tax credit, and if any reconciliation is there, you can go there. Okay, total 2 you can use like this, and you can get these reports. Voucher wise also we can view. Okay, and we can also upload. You can load the file, open GST portal also you can upload, you can view, and export return also it is possible, and state adjusted also is possible. Okay, refund, tax credits, all these possible to get this report. Okay, now I will show you after GSTR reports. One more thing is GSTR 3B. So here GSTR 3B is a monthly return. If it is a regular scheme holder, is monthly return is there. So inward return, and like this, the two outward supplies and inward supplies to reverse chargeable is this much amount taxable value tax amount like this. Okay. So this is the 3B, interest, penalty, payable, value, exemption, mail. All these we can get like this. So after that, I will show you sales return and purchase returns. Okay, so how we can post the transaction in sales and purchase returns. First I will show you how to can post the purchase returns. So we can use purchase returns. Debit note is there, so I am giving the invoice number is 1, the original invoice number, the date is that much. My supplier is within the state supplier. My supplier is Telangana supplier, and Telangana supplier what we bought. So I will change the invoice mode, control V, it is invoice mode, and I am selecting the party name is supplier Telangana, and it is purchases. So what I am going to purchase is Dell 10 computers. I am going to, out of 10, 5 are returned. Okay, and also Dell laptop also 20 available. Out of 20 I am also going to return 5, and also tax it is also adjusted. And central tax is also adjusted. Like, you can save the screen. Okay. Now like the same way you can use credit note also. You can use credit note also. In the same case, use the sales. This is sales returns. Here the original inform number is 1, the date is 1st January. Use the local customer ABC computers, and use sales accounts. And here what we have purchased, out of 5 computers purchased, ABC company 2 are returned. Okay, 2 are returned, and Dell laptops 15 were purchased. Out of 15, 5 were returned. Okay, so like use the sales tax is also adjusted, and central tax is also adjusted. Okay, so like if it is a e-way bill, I will say no. So like we can create the vouchers. Okay, so like in my today's presentation I explained all these, how we are defining the tax rates at company level, stock group level, stock item level, transaction level, okay, and ledger level. So after the defining the tax rates, I explained you how the transactions are posted in Tally ERP, either intrastate or interstate transaction. After that, I shown you sales returns and purchase entries, how they are posting. Okay, so thank you so much for listening my presentation. Okay, have a nice day.